Collective. Welcome to the reading. Okay, so we started the reading with I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. It's clarified by the Magician and the Two of Swords, meaning that you have all the tools that you need. It's going to be a self-generated, self-manifesting type of energy. The Two of Swords indicates there's a bit of confusion. Generally, it means going within to make a choice or a decision. That's clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. So, whatever you're going to be putting your energy, your work into, investing into, whatever you're starting, it's leading to a Ten of Cups. So, love and joy. So, the things that you're manifesting right now, collective, are going to lead you to love and joy. So, and it says recalibrate your energy. So, again, going within, maybe doing some transmuting, some shadow work, some healing. And then that was clarified by the Kuan Yin Oracle card, moved by the call. Wild love of my own soul, I call upon you. I trust in the process of letting go and the wild loving life calling me to my divine destiny. I trust in my fearless spirit. So you don't have to be afraid on your journey. Um, the wild, loving life is calling to you. And it looks, collective, like you're going to be manifesting your own divine destiny, your own love and joy. The next message card was when I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. So you need to get on the abundance frequency. This was clarified by Page of Wands, so it's like a youthful, fiery, self-starting type of energy. And Judgment, which is more like a cool heads prevail, the higher power has a plan and will be dealing out judgment or karma. That's not something that you need to concern yourself with. The Page of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, meaning that whatever it is you're starting, you're going to have the ability to go the distance with and put in those actionable, grounded, realistic steps. And Judgment is clarified by the Emperor. So the end result of this effort, this thing you're starting, this abundance frequency that you're being called to get onto, is you as the emperor. So you as the boss, you as the ruler. Interestingly enough, the emperor is ruled by Aries, and the Page of Wands is a very Aries energy. So in a way, the energy that you start with is the energy that you end with, but it's the mature version that's learned all the lessons and acquired all the skills. That was clarified by the Kuan Yin Oracle, love your body and live your dreams. I want you to experience all that life has to offer. I want you to see your dreams coming alive in the world. When you love the sacred soul animal of your body as I love you, then you will manifest all that is divinely meant for you and thrive. So maybe part of tuning into the energy of abundance has to do with loving your body the way that God loves you or Kuan Yin loves you. And the final message was, my greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force, they come through freedom. That was clarified by the Hanged Man, which is a Pisces energy. The Hanged Man card represents being stopped in your tracks until you look at things from a different perspective. You might need to learn a lesson before you can move on to the next phase of your journey. But this message card is about shifting spiritually through being free on the inside, right? Not through forcing things to happen when you want them to, how you want them to, but by giving yourself that inner freedom. Like, you do have free will, so don't forget about that. Even if you feel stuck or suspended, you still have the ability to make decisions with your soul. um, and then the other card was Knight of Cups. So a romantic, creative person or energy. This might be you, collective. You might have a lot of great inner qualities or emotional experiences to offer other people, yourself, the world, whatever. The Hanged Man being suspended and sort of stuck until he learns to see things differently, was clarified by the Knight of Wands, which is a very fast moving, passionate, like leap before you look kind of energy, which I found really funny. But the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. And Sagittarius on the outside is very freewheeling, very happy go lucky, goes where they want, does their own thing, very independent. But Sagittarius and Jupiter are also about expansion, they're about long term learning, spiritual development. So, what I got from the Knight of Wands clarifying the Hanged Man was that the lessons that you're being pointed inward to learn now, they are going to. I'm sorry if I'm like leaning on a rocking chair. They're going to, those lessons that you're feeling kind of stuck because you're learning them right now, they're going to carry you forward. That's going to be like, basically you're sharpening the arrowhead on your arrow. And then once it's sharp and you have figured out, like you've made that spiritual shift through your inner free will, not through trying to control and force things, but instead through understanding that you're one part of like a many parted system, and that there is an order to all the parts, but the parts themselves might not know what the order is. You, as one part, have certain lessons to learn and certain like challenges to master. This is one challenge where you're being asked to go within and the common theme in all of these three cards in this reading collective is about you having the ability to go within yourself and change your own energy. You can recalibrate your energy to commit to love and joy. You can tune into the energy of abundance and become abundant. And you can have your greatest spiritual shifts come through freedom, not through forcing them. So once you make those refinements within, once you, I'm not even getting a lot of self alchemy. I feel like you already know what to do. This is the time for you to be autonomous and take control of your own energy frequency and shift it to the different frequencies that you want more of in your life, whether that's love, abundance, freedom, whatever. This reading is telling you that you are steering that ship. That is your ship and you are steering it, that you are driving that car. The car belongs to you and you're going to decide where you're going and how you're getting there. But obviously, you're one part of a many part system. So the rest of the parts of the system, that's not, you don't need to worry about them so much right now. Just focus on your own self, tune into yourself, decide what, and I'm getting it's energetic, like decide, if you want to be on the love frequency, what can you do yourself to tune yourself to that love frequency on a more regular basis? Same with abundance, same with freedom. Okay, and then the Knight of Cups was clarified by the Six of Cups. So that romantic, creative, energy that we talked about earlier is something that you can actually share with others. You can get to a point or shift to a point where your cup is overflowing. And so like maybe if you're an artist, you could start teaching art to others, or anything like that, you know, or maybe it's more of like an emotional thing, like if you're working through healing emotions or using emotions in your creativity or whatever, you can teach that to others. You can share how you did it with others in the future. And the Kuan Yin Oracle card that you got for that was brightness of your future. Listen to your discontent, to your yearning. You want something true. You should not just be quiet and get back to your day job or how things have been, as if you are making a drama out of nothing. You are meant to be moved by these feelings, to become more alive. Trust in the brightness of what is meant to be. Okay, collective, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.